Hi, I'm Patrick Stegall. I'm a Mississippi criminal defense lawyer, and today I want to talk about domestic assault or domestic violence crimes in the state of Mississippi. Domestic violence is serious crime. If you're convicted of that offense, you're looking at some consequences. In Mississippi, a simple domestic violence conviction can result in 6 months of jail in addition to fines. If it's an aggravated domestic violence, that's a felony, and that's a minimum of 2 years of jail time in addition to fines. What makes it aggravated and what makes it a felony could be different factors. If a deadly weapon was involved, if there's serious injury, or simply strangulation. They consider strangling by itself to make it an aggravated domestic felony violence crime. So if you're looking at a domestic violence crime, it's a serious charge. In addition to those consequences, you have some federal consequences. Under federal law, you cannot own or buy a gun, okay, ever, period. You can't own a gun for hunting. You can't own or carry a gun for protection. If you have a gun, you'll have to get rid of it. In addition, domestic violence, what I call the stigma of that kind of crime in our society can go a long way and can follow you around. If you've been branded as a domestic violence person, and if that's on your record, and that's following you around, then that's going to make things difficult for you in life, especially if it's a felony. Even if it's the misdemeanor variety, it just doesn't look good on your record. If it follows you around, you can have problems getting jobs, things like that. So the domestic violence charge has to be handled the right way the first time. If you've been charged with this, call me and tell me about your case. Each case is different, but I'm going to want to know what happened, who the person is who's pressing these charges. Is it a strong case or is it a weak case? What do you want to do? You have options. You can always have a trial on this if you feel like it's a lie, if the person is just grinding an axe and wants to get back at you for something. Because in domestic violence cases, obviously there's a relationship, there's a personal relationship between you, the accused, and the alleged victim. And strong feelings are going to be involved, and sometimes that causes people to do things for less than truthful or honorable intentions. So sometimes you see false police reports filed. So if somebody you feel is lying on you and has gone to the police and made up some story about you, we need to look into that. You can have a trial if you want to fight these charges. But if there is some truth to it, and if you're looking to cut a deal, basically, and try and put this behind you, that might be possible as well. I've helped many clients through that process. We just have to see what the case is like, and I would have to talk to the prosecutor handling your case and see what can be worked out. If you're a first-time offender, obviously, you definitely want to handle this the right way and do everything you can to keep it off your record, and keep from following you around. You will have options, I think, if you're in that situation, but we just have to look at the case and talk about your desires and see what can be worked out. But if you want to go the route of coming to some kind of agreement where it can stay off your record, but you don't have to go through a trial as well because you feel like you might not win the trial, then there are options for that. I think I would be able to help you. It could require probation. It could require counseling or anger management. Just depends on the case itself and which judge it's in front of. So I'd like to hear about your case because I believe in helping people, especially first-time offenders, get through these where you keep your job, you're able to see your kids, keep your guns if you own guns. These are important issues. So call me. And I'm Patrick Stegall, and thank you for watching.